Hello, everyone. This is Zach, the Game Show Fan 2002 here. Uh, I just wanted to come on here and announce that Jameer XD Entertainment LTD tested positive for COVID-19. How do I know that? Because Jameer told me on the Discord DMs to me. I can even share my screen and show you all. I even pray for him for the date on the banner here, so that way you could be aware. Just like, for example, Matthew would put support Robert on there, for example. Uh, right here. It's a good thing I tried to tell him to make everybody aware because they need to be aware about this right away. Uh, so if Jermaine's watching this, I hope he gets better soon. And I hope he can do something to get better. At least Jones still in 874 is feeling better now. At least he's not tested positive for COVID anymore, which is a good thing. Same with St. Breed's, the practitioner. Well, then we had to deal with this pandemic. I know this pandemic has been hard around this world for everybody, but we're trying our best to do our part. And Jameer says 2021 is hell. I know, it feels like the new 2020. It's just, I wish this pandemic will end for once. There you go. That's proof. I had to show. Uh, so yeah, I hope he gets better soon. I just wanted to come on here and make an announcement so you all were aware that Jameer XT Entertainment Ltd has tested positive for COVID. I think he tested for that today, I think, or some other day. It's a good thing he told me on the Discord DMs this evening, so that way I would know. Uh, when I went to go get tested positive for COVID last year, I never tested positive. It's a good thing me and my mom never tested positive. My mom never tested positive either. So me and my mom were lucky. We tested negative for the virus. Because if I were to get tested positive for the virus, I would not be happy. I just wish this pandemic will end for once. I The reason why I had to go do a get well message video for Jameer XD, the reason why I'm doing a get well message video to Jameer, the reason why I'm doing a get well message video to Jameer XD Entertainment Ltd is because I just came on and decided to do one, and I told him I was going to do one just to make him feel better and wish him well eventually. So yeah, that is that. I know this pandemic's hard for everybody. I know. But here, I'll put the link in the live chat just for the heck of it in case somebody wants to come on. I already told Thunkbot right away as soon as Jameer told me that when I was busy with another live stream. It's just everybody needs to be aware of this. I just can't believe all my friends or whatever is testing positive for COVID 19. 2021 is already a bad year, especially 2020. Well, 2020 was a bad year as of March, as of last year, because they had to end the school year early and close restaurants for a while. Then they reopened restaurants again eventually. 2, we had to wear face masks in public. 3, since we got vaccinated, we didn't have to worry about wearing it anymore. But this pandemic is getting worse because we're getting new cases out here in the United States. Well, I just can't take it with this pandemic anymore. So, if you're watching this, Jameer, I hope you get better soon. I know it's hard with this pandemic being around, but I hope you stay safe still. I hope you can get better eventually. You can DM me on the Discord DMs to let me know whenever you get better. Then I would be happy to make an announcement that you got better. All right? But it's a good thing you made me aware on the Discord DMs, because if you didn't make me aware, I wouldn't have found out. But thankfully, you told me about it so I would know. And then, as soon as you told me about it, I had to tell Thunkbot about it. So that way, Thunkbot was aware about it right away. So we're all praying for you, especially me. I'm praying for you as well. It's just, I can't believe this pandemic is starting to get worse. It's just, let's see here. It's starting to get worse. Pandemic is starting to ruin everything. This pandemic had to ruin everything. It's making people stay 6 feet away every single time, especially in the 2021 to 2022 year. I can't take this pandemic anymore. Well, Thunkbot already knows about Jameer getting tested positive because I told Thunkbot right away as soon as Jameer told me about it. So, Jameer, if you're watching this, everybody hopes you get better. I hope you get better soon. I know 2021 is starting to become the new 2020. I still have to wear face masks and face shields everywhere I go, including to a doctor's appointment. At least in the gas stations, grocery stores, or whatever, I don't have to since I was vaccinated. But at my work, I have to. And there's a warehouse at my work that I don't have to worry about having to have that on anymore like I used to. To I wish this pandemic will end. I'm tired of all these pandemic cases coming in all the time. I know Thunkbot might be tired of this pandemic too, aren't you? See, I even put the date on here and pray for him.
Did you know that even me got the COVID?
Yes, I know Jameer already had it. I know. Tell me who you're talking about again.
Uh, I also got COVID.
Oh, I did not know you did. I told you Jameer already had it. Jameer told me he had it. So, was. I don't know if. I already told Noah Sewell Jameer tested positive for COVID. And I even told Jameer to make everybody aware in his Discord server that he tested positive for COVID, so that way everyone in his server was aware about it.
Yes, Ren. I'm a server. Okay,
Uh,
1, 2, cha cha cha. 1, 2, cha cha cha. 1, 2, cha cha cha. 1, 2, cha
you
cha
know, if
cha.
Dimitri was on
One,
here, he would
two,
not be
cha
happy
cha cha. One,
that you're
two,
trolling
cha
him,
cha
but I
cha.
don't mind.
1, 2, cha cha
He's
cha.
offline anyways, so
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, cha cha cha. One,
and I
four, three, six,
I
seven,
and I
eight,
even said who
nine, 10.
tested positive
Cha
for
cha
COVID
cha.
19
Cha
besides
cha cha
Jameer.
cha
I
cha
don't know if it
cha
was
cha
just
cha cha
Jameer
cha
or
cha. Oh,
I don't know if anybody's in my servers got the message or not. The reason why I'm telling everybody who else got tested positive besides Jameer again, I even asked who in the private chat. So that way I would know who you're talking about. This is the get well videos for Jameer. Had to do this because I want him to get better soon, and we all stay safe during this pandemic. I know 2021 is starting to become the new 2020. The pandemic might be around for a little bit in 2022, but I hope it doesn't last forever. I hope this pandemic will end in like late 2022 because I don't think it'll end in the beginning of 2022. That would be too long or too short, whatever.
I'm gonna show you
So
this one.
everyone, as soon as I put my Discord status to pray for Jeremiah, you started doing it too. Everybody's doing it too. Well, because I gave everyone that idea, anyways, because I wanted everybody to pray for him. I don't mind the cussing in my server, but if I don't want any racist words in my server, I don't mind the cussing a little bit in my server, but if it's the cussing in there, if it's like the N word or whatever, then I won't allow it. But thankfully, if it's the F word or whatever, I don't care. It's just I don't want any racial slurs in my server. But cussing is allowed in there a little bit, but not a lot.
The hourglass how? I'm going to make a video. It's an extra for $1. I made it for you.
Yep, and this video was wishing Jameer well. Uh,
Mm.
10 minutes I might have to go for the evening, but I'll end the stream here in maybe about a couple minutes. Just,
You should use this as your intro, okay? I'm
okay,
gonna make it.
okay.
Mm. Mm. It's gonna be good, okay?
Okay. You know what's not good? This pandemic still being around. You know, this pandemic had to ruin everything, made the world fall apart. When Pro 9000 means no positive, but he means he hasn't tested positive. Yeah, my mom never tested positive for COVID, which is a good thing because if I were to test positive, I would not be happy about it.
But I also got COVID.
Oh, you also got tested positive too?
Yes.
Hold on, go. I'm gonna change my Discord status.
But I'm no longer. But I'm no longer. I feel better. I feel better now. So yeah, you can. You can just. No. I feel better. I
Okay.
can taste stuff now.
Oh, that's good. I just people should know 2020, 2021 has been a bad year for everybody. You know why? It's pandemic. So Jameer, I hope you get better eventually. It's just this pandemic had to ruin everything for not only me but for everybody. The world's falling apart because of this pandemic. This is all China's fault. And people's like, how is it China's fault? Well, because they started the pandemic all the way down there, and then it came all the way to the United States of America in 2020. So, and you know what Jameer said in his Discord status? He said 2021 is hell. I have to agree with him. 2021 is. Same with 2020. The first 2 months of 2020 was fine. The next couple months was bad. I even made you and Noah Sewell aware. See, even I had to tell Noah Sewell about it so that way he was aware too. And then Jameer said Brock will be aware. He might see my announcement in my server, which I think that means Brock already got unbanned from Jameer's server already. So yeah, Jameer, we hope you get better eventually. Just try stay safe. I don't know if any medicine will help this pandemic or help you get better, whatever. I know
I
sometimes
took a medicine and that made me feel better.
yeah, I'm talking about that might help people get better. I don't know if it always will help it or not. So even the next time I do game show streams, when I have the date on here, I'm even gonna have the pray for Jameer thing. Like for example, Matthew has the support for Robert uh banner on his streams. For example, that was just an example I was giving you. So Jameer, the reason why I had to do this get well video to you is because you told me this evening you tested positive for COVID, but which I'm glad you told me about it. And I had to tell Thunkbot right away, and then I had to tell Noah Sewell. And
You do realize that I already knew it.
yeah, I just want everybody to be aware that he had to test positive. And I said, stay safe, and I hope you feel better eventually. To yeah. So Jamer, this is what we have to say to you. Hope you get better eventually. Try to stay safe during this pandemic. We don't want anything bad happening to you because are praying for you and we still care for you because you're still our friends. Like you're Thunkbot's friend and my friend as well, and mostly every other friend you're friends with, Jameer. So I hope you get better soon. Try to stay safe, and I'm glad you made me aware so I could tell everyone the news in my server or whatever. But anyways, I have to go for the evening. But anyways, till next time, Zach the Game Show fan 2002.
I'm going to
Remember
send
that
you the
coronavirus
intro,
population,
okay?
have your hands washed and your mask worn. Goodbye, everyone. Okay, but I gotta go for the evening, Thunk Bug, because I had to go to work tomorrow morning. I have to go right now. Sorry. I'll be back on tomorrow, I promise.